Today we'll be testing a 5-minute scalping strategy. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of strategies and indicators, and I'm testing more every single day. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with a custom indicator. And we have an amazing community over on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader. If you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheets of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested, as well as a free trial to our custom indicator, you can just sign up for our Patreon down below. Alright, as I said, today we'll be testing a 5-minute scalping strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 227 strategies, with 74 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 87% win rate. That was achieved using the Academy of Forex indicator. And so far, since we have been keeping track, it has outperformed 116 of the other strategies that we have put it up against, every single one so far. We've also tested a total of 1,001 indicators, with 422 of them being winners. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a 5-minute scalping strategy. And so the source video says, this new indicator on TradingView is fantastic. It will blow your mind. And so of course we're going to put that to the test and see what we can get out of this indicator and this strategy as a whole. So what we'll do is just go ahead and hide these two indicators. The first indicator you want to add to the screen is going to be this one right here, the Shadow Range Index. And this is the one that the source video specifically is referring to as the new indicator that is fantastic. And so, again, it's always interesting when they single out one specific indicator in the title of the video, but then go on to use multiple indicators. Just seems like if this indicator was really fantastic, then it would be able to be used without having to stack other indicators on it, but neither here nor there. Again, we're going to put this to the test and see what we can get. So you'll add that to the chart and it will look like this right here. The only modifications I made to this was in the inputs, actually under these styles right here, this up and down. And so what I did was I just went ahead and made this a vibrant green, and this one the same vibrant green, made this one a vibrant red, and this one the same vibrant red. Click OK and it should look as I have on screen now. The next indicator you will want to add to the screen is going to be the RSI, just the standard RSI. If you write it out like this, Relative Strength Index, then it will pop up as the very first one right here under the TradingView default indicators. And so again, it's just the standard RSI. So click that, add that to the screen. We'll go in and make a few changes in the settings of this one. And so what we'll do is under the styles here, we're going to go ahead and take the RSI, and I turned it to black because I use a light screen, and so you can turn that to black just to make it stand out a little bit more. I turned off the moving average, and I went in and under the 50 marker here, I bumped up the opacity of that as well. Click OK and it should look as I have on screen now. And so what we're looking for is when the Shadow Range Index line, so the line here, there was no way to turn off this background that I noticed, or that I was able to find. I clicked around on some settings and just wasn't able to figure out a way to turn it off. Would make it a little bit easier, but that's okay. We can still work without it. So we have the line here, looks like a moving average line. And what we're looking for is when it's shifting colors. So you can see that it turns from red to green here, then it turns from green to red here, and back to green here. Now where it becomes a little bit of an issue is right here. You can see that it's hidden behind kind of this cloud right here, but it's kind of hard to see, but it does shift colors right here. The first line right here, the number above my cursor, is the kind of moving average line's coordinates and also its color. And you can see right here, if I kind of jump back and forth, right here it's red, right here it's green. And so that'll help you kind of identify if you can't see. So right here, it switches from green to red on this candle right here. Then we're going to look down to the RSI, and we want the RSI line to be below the 50, this dashed line running right down the middle. And when those line up there, that's going to be your signal to enter into a short. And so you'll put a short trade right there. Zoom in just a tad bit tighter on this. And we're going to put our stop above the last swing right here. And we're going to target a 1 to 1.5 risk reward. And zoomed in a little too tight. Now we can't reach it. All right, so right there. Let's play this forward and see what we get. All right, so it takes just a little bit, but we eventually make our way down there, getting us to our take profit. All right, and for a long trade, this one is a little bit easier to see. You can see the line here as it switches from red to green, and then we're looking down to the RSI line, and we want it to be above the 50 marker in this case. And also another piece to this that I noticed was that you want the candles to match the direction, the candle color. So in this case, it's green. If they happen to be red while you're getting a long signal, then you'll invalidate that. And if it happens to be green while you're getting a short signal, you'll also invalidate that. But anyways, back to it. So we get the switch in the coloration of the line. The RSI is above the 50 marker. And so that's going to be our signal to enter into a long, as well as the candles being green. We're going to set our stop just kind of right below that last little pivot right there. And we're going to target a 1 to 1.5 risk reward right about there. Let's play this one forward and see what we get. All right, so a little bit quicker there, but we did get to our take profit. Even if we had set it down a little bit lower, we would have probably still gotten there. Yep, so you can see that still got a really nice spike getting us to that take profit. All right, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are interested in a profitable trading strategy, I highly recommend you check out the best strategy that we have tested so far on the channel. It has been able to maintain consistently in the mid 80% win rate. In the upper corner, you will find a link to the video where you can view the strategy. We'll also put a thumbnail up of the video on screen now, and I will also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. All right, so let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this strategy. So we did the 50 trade test like we normally do. Out of those 50 trades, we get 12 winning trades and 38 losing trades, putting it at a 24% win rate. If you're looking to gain $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $7,200. On the losing side, you'd have been risking $400 per losing trade. Your drawdown would have been $15,200 for an overall loss of $8,000 altogether. Definitely not a mind-blowing indicator. Compare that to the Academy of Forex indicator. During the same period of time, we did 44 trades altogether. We had 38 winning trades and 6 losing trades, putting it at an 86% win rate. If you were looking to gain the same $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $22,800. On the losing side, you'd have lost $5,400 for a total gain of $17,400 altogether. Significantly better results. If you're interested in the Academy of Forex Indicator, you can get a free trial when you sign up for our Patreon down below. Once the free trial is over, it's only $15 a month to maintain access to the indicator. And you do have to maintain your Patreon status, but still super cheap for a profitable trading system. All right, let's go ahead and go over the weekly signals. So this is using the Academy of Forex indicator on these 4 Forex pairs. This one, crypto coin. This is on the 30-minute time frame. We keep track of the trades that the indicator would have signaled each week. So this isn't the last week, this immediate last week, but the week before that. I haven't done the numbers on this week yet. But last week we did 3 trades altogether on the Forex pairs. We had 3 winning trades and 0 losing trades. A 100% win rate would have been a gain of $1,800 on the crypto coin. We had 2 trades, 2 winning trades, a gain of $1,200. An overall gain on the week would have been $3,000. At the 17-week total now, we would have been up $32,140 over 149 trades. And so really good results from the Academy of Forex indicator. All right, that's it for this strategy here. We're going to go ahead and put this one on the no list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.